Hey, what is up guys? How's it going? It's Legendary Addons here, or also known as Republic Gamer or Mr. Legends, however you guys know me by. Our team is back at it again with the Pokemon Awakening add-on. And I would like to cover some things on it real quick with you guys, just to kind of help you out with some of the features that have been implemented into it recently, and some hot fixes that we have done. So if you do not know the order of the packs, this is going to help you as well. So we're going to go ahead and not click on that one. We need to click on our tester realm. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go here, hit edit world. And as you guys can see, this is going to be exactly the order it needs to be in. You have Pokemon Awakening 4.1.0 right here. Then you have Pokemon Awakening Texture V4.1.0. Then you have Pokemon Battle Up GUI pack, and that's your behaviors. Make sure your resource, guys, is activated in the correct order too. So make sure the Pokemon Awakening V4.1.0 is at the top in both categories. Also, you're going to see that it goes to the Awakening Texture, and then it goes to the Battle Up GUI at the bottom. Okay, guys, once you have it set up like that, your pack will function as intended. Hold on, can't talk today, apparently. My God. Alright, so, let's get into this. It's going to go ahead and load it up. And sorry if you hear any background noise, guys. I am recording through an open studio mic right now. So you might hear a little bit of background here and there. I do apologize. Hopefully it doesn't bother you too much. Okay, we're loading, and generating the world. Let's see. Come on, get on going. We are working on a lot of animation fixes, guys. I am aware there is a couple bugs in the add-on. I am trying to work through them. Each update, I fix something as I'm going through it. So, first off, let me go ahead and do this. Remove joined. There we go. As you can see, I got a thing called a trainer guide, GUI. That's what it's known as now. We're going to go /game mode S for this. So as you can see, when you spawn in, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get one of these babies here. Ciao. Alright, so what you're going to do now, we're going to click the ground with it. You see, trainer bag. This is your bag. This is going to be the bag, guys, where you can return your Pokemon from it. And then you can do your tutorial from it as well. Now, it'll say, welcome trainer to Pokemon Awakening. Click each tutorial to learn to play. So what you're going to do is hit select starter. It's going to say, welcome trainer, place down Professor Oak, and then click him to start choosing a starter. You're going to click starter kit. Now you're going to go ahead and click out of that, and you're going to see Professor Oak is in front of you now. Go ahead and click on him. You say, welcome trainer to Pokemon Awakening. Please select your Pokemon partner to start your journey. Charmander, Squirtle, or Bulbasaur. For this instant, we're going to choose Bulbasaur. Because I have done quite a bit of animation correcting to Mr. Bulbasaur here. So, now, in order to battle, guys, let's go and cover this up. Oh, actually, first, before that, we're going to hit tutorial, we're going to get our battle thing going, say, welcome trainer, place down your Pokemon, then click it and select Wild/PvP battle. If you win, you get EXP that you can use to craft rare candies, or they might drop themselves. If you lose, use a revive in the crafting menu with the fainted Pokemon. Battle kit. It's going to give us our stuff for battling, which is going to include, right here, your revives. Ta-da! Do-do-do-do. Alright, so, click here now. Hit tutorial again. We're going to do buying. Welcome trainer. Click on an NPC and use the Pokecoins to buy various goods and items around the Poke World. Hit buying kit. Now you're going to go ahead and you're going to get your Pokecoins. On top of that, you're going to get your Pokeballs. Alright? Now, let's go ahead and cover this real quick from battling. We're going to... Oh, yeah, see that jump? Alright, let's go find some poor hopeless Pokemon to go destroy with this Bulbasaur. So, first up, draw out your Bulbasaur. Click on it. The one says PvP. We only know the move Whip because, I mean, come on, it's a level 5 Bulbasaur. It's not going to know a lot of moves yet. We're going to hit Whip! Boom, we used Whip. That Pokemon automatically selected its move and attacked mine Pokemon. So, as you can see, my captured Bulbasaur's health went down. This is because we used the move Whip. And this Pokemon used whatever move it decided it was going to use. There is no way for me to display currently what the other Pokemon used. I have not figured that out yet, but I do have it displaying what moves you use, which is the important part. So we're going to do it again. We're going to use Whip. Ah, alright, come on, we can do this. Come on, come on. We're going to keep using Whip. And you can see, every time I use a move, that Pokemon gets to use a move too. But it waits for you. Yeah, let's go! We got ourselves an EXP candy. Now we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna hit feed. For now, guys, you're not gonna need to do that anymore. Now you're gonna click the ground like this. You're gonna hit return Pokemon. You'll say Bulbasaur. Hit confirm. Now you're gonna see it says you have been given captured Bulbasaur 1. Returning Bulbasaur. Confirmed return. Always confirm returning your Pokemon, guys. If you do not, there's a chance that your tile drops, which means if you don't know what tile drops in, I'll explain it. That means, for instance, the Pokemon who dropped the CXP for you to craft rare candies. It won't drop that. If your tile drops are off, it will not drop that. So if you guys notice you're catching Pokemon that the tile drops are off, type in /game rule do tile drops true, and that will fix your problem, okay? Then your Pokemon will start dropping again, just start being able to capture stuff, you won't have any problems anymore. So, now we're going to go over here and try to capture one of these babies. Gonna head on over. Ka-chow! Alright, let's see if we get him. Let's see. And as you can see, guys, I fixed the animation. See that? Animation is fixed. He got out. Pokeball is now gone. Let's try again. Come on, baby. I need myself a Sand Slash. Oh, I got out again. Alright, let's try again. Ka-chow! We get him? Come on. No! Get in the ball, you. Dang it, he escaped, guys. Now, how you know he escaped? Our Pokeball's gone now. How you know he escaped is because, look, he dropped an EXP. You still got EXP out of it, whether you caught him or not. So there's not really ever a win/lose with catching. You either get EXP to help level up on your Pokemon by crafting a rare candy with it, or you're going to get the captured Pokemon. One of the two is going to happen. Who knows? As you can see, though, Pokeballs are working just fine. There's no problems with them. We did go through and do a lot of reworking on that, guys. Now, I'm sure you guys remember that Charizard, the captured version of Charizard, seemed to have an animation issue where it had no animation. Well, as you can see, a lot of Pokemon, their animations are fixed, so let's go ahead and give ourselves one. /give @Charizard. Let's get a Charizard out. We'll do, I don't know, we'll do a 45. There we go. As you can see, Charizard will spawn. Oh, you see it? Now his arms aren't bent in anymore because he started to walk. So at first he spawns in his idle form with his arms put in because he just came out of a Pokeball. Then he opens up his arms as he gets out of it and he just kind of walks around. There you go. See, animation corrected. Now your captured Pokemon have animations now. As you can see, he has a lot of attack moves, guys. A lot, because, I mean, this is a level 45 Charizard. So if you hit wild/PvP, then you got Bite, Growl, Fire Spin, Scary Face. He's got the moves, guys, that can take the entire gym badge home with you. Now, guys, go ahead, click next to him, hit Return Pokemon. Oh, we get close to him. Hit Charizard, hit Confirm. You just need to be within a 2-block radius. I have corrected the radius to only 2 blocks to prevent the issue where it is killing other people's Pokemon that are close by to yours if you're on a server or if you're using this on a realm. This is to make it more server friendly for you guys, okay? So let's go talk about raid dens, okay? I'm sure you guys notice that raid dens do spawn in the world randomly. Sometimes they have a habit of being on land or they spawn in caves. If they spawn in caves, you're still going to know where they are. Don't worry. Don't stress that. You'll know where they are still. Because you'll see their giant beacons sticking out of the ground. We'll go ahead and do this. /game mode C. We're going to go ahead and fly around and go find ourselves one. There should be one somewhere. I don't imagine that it's going to be too hard to find one. I did turn down the spawn rate, so maybe it might be a little harder, but I guarantee it we'll find one. So we're going to go and fly this way. I am going to fix Ekans next. Ekans is getting an animation correction here soon. So it doesn't just look like a stick scooting across the ground disturbingly. We'll just fly around. It's got to be one that's going to spawn at some point. The reason why I turned down the spawn rate on raid dens, guys, is because they used to be everywhere. All over the place. It was a mess. So I turned it down at the request of a lot of community members who did not want the raid dens to be spawning so much that it's just all over the world and crazy and they just can't get away from it. So we dumbed it down a little bit. we changed the rates on those to make it a lot better for all of you guys. So we should hopefully see one here soon. I did, like I said, I turned that down a lot. It's a lot. It is not nearly even close to how much the spawn rates were before for those. So we'll give it just a minute here. Oh, look a Pidgey. Look at Pidgey there. Just chilling. Good job, Pidgey. Doing me proud. Being a Pidgey. Farfetch is getting a fix. Charmander's getting an animation fix. They will no longer have their attack animation frozen in front of their faces. That will be getting a correction. And depending on how long it takes me in this video to find a, as you can see, Bulbasaur's fixed, except for when he's stuck in place, but that's fine. He'll break free eventually and start going where he needs to go. Get going, you. There he goes. Alright, anyways, back to the journey at hand. Finding a raid den. And again, guys, I did turn it down quite a bit. It's down to, I believe, like, I think it's a rare occurrence now. I think I set it all the way down to rate of 5. So rate of 5, if all of you know how spawning works, you know that that's a very low rating for spawn rating. Because most Pokemon are usually at 100% spawn rate, anywhere between 100% all the way down to a 45%. So our raid dens range between a 5 to 10 depending on what type of raid den it is, because some raid dens are legendary ones, some are normal, some, you know, there's different kinds. And I might end up turning up the raid den spawn just a little bit, just a hair, because I am not seeing so many spawn. I know there was one over there that spawned that was under the ground at the beginning when we started this video. I guess I could have went to that one, clicked on it, but I did not. We'll walk around here for a little bit. I also have them. Oh, there's one. One just spawned. Alright, so this one is underground in a cave. So we'll go ahead and just dig straight down to it. There we go. I knew there'd be one. Hey, look at that! God, the luck of this spawn. Okay, so how this works, guys, is we're going to change our game mode, first of all. Game mode, S, or A, adventure mode, whatever you want to use. We're going to go ahead now and we're going to punch the raid den. Boom! And as you see, the raid den becomes used. It's now a used raid den, and now we have 2 Pokemon that have just spawned out of it. It looks like we got a Wigglytuff and a Clefable. Alright, heck yeah. So, as you guys can see, the raid dens do work. Which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Now we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves, guys, a Pokestop. Okay, this is for you guys who are creating maps. Pokestops or for people creating maps. I do not have them set to spawn, just so you know. So if you click here, go ahead, you punch it, boom, and now it goes to a used Pokestop. Guess what? Now we can come over here. We can pick up what it gave us. What did we get out? We got Ice Evolution Stones. We got some Ice Evolution Stones, guys. That's what we got out of this drop. So, you know, like I just showed you, these do work. I'll show you again. So /give at self Poke _stop. We want one that's not used. We're going to punch it. And that's how they work. Man, I am just getting a lot of Ice Evolution Stones out of this today. Give me something else. Yeah, there we go. That's better. We got 5 Sport Balls out of that. We got 10 Evolution Stones out of that. Ice Evolution Stones, anyways. So, now, we're going to go ahead and do this real quick, guys, too. There are other professors in the world. It is completely possible for you guys to get other generation starters, okay? I'm not limiting you to one generation, I just refuse to do that. We will have every generation in this add-on by the time we are done with it, okay? Let me make that clear. So, let's go all the way to Gen 2's Professor, which is Professor Elm. Here's Professor Elm, guys. Then we're going to go to Gen 3, which is Birch, Professor Birch. Then we're going to go to Gen 4, guys, which is going to be Rowan, Professor Rowan. Then we're going to go all the way to Gen 5, which is going to be Juniper. There you go, Professor Juniper. Then we're going to go to Gen 6, which is going to be Sycamore. One sec. We need to go to here, Professors. Gen 6, Gen 2, 3, 5, 3, 4. Alright, well, okay, I need to add in. It looks like I'm missing 2 professors. I will get the 2 professors in here. Don't worry. All their Pokemon are in here, so I can look at it right now. Let's go ahead and... So I don't want to go through all of these, so we're going to go all the way down. I think it's in this one. Right here. Let's go down, let's go down. So, once we get all the way down here, guys, just a second here. There's a very specific Pokemon that I want to pull out that's a Gen 9 starter. Where are you? Sorry guys, give me just a second. T-Pig! That's not what I'm looking for, but still Pokemon's pretty neat. Okay, how about we do this then? These are the fainted Pokemon, just so you guys know. If you ever have to go and look for them, it's easiest for you to go inside of here and just click on the heads category and just scroll through it. But I'll get those missing professors, and there's 2 missing professors that I gotta add in here. And then we'll have all the professors, and then I can tie their Pokemon into them for you guys to get from them. I'm not going to look forever. Too many Pokemon to look through, so we're not going to do it. Anyways, we'll go click on all these real quick, just to show you guys. Boop. So if we go ahead and we click on Professor Elm, you'll see you got Chikorita, Cyndaquil, Totodile. We go over here and we click on Professor Birch. You see we have Trico, Torchic, Mudkip. We go and click on Professor Rowan. We got Tortwig, Chimchar, Piplup. We go and click on Professor Juniper. We got Snivy, T-Pig, Pignite. We're going to go over here and we're going to go click on Professor Sycamore. You got Chespin, Finnegan, and Froakie. But yes, so there is other Professor Gens in here for you guys to choose your starter from. It's just when you first begin, you're only going to get Professor Oak to spawn in front of you. These guys, you're going to have to find them. They do spawn in the world, but they are very rare and hard to find. They spawn in villages, so just search villages, and eventually you will run into one of them. I guarantee that. So let's go to /game mode C. We're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a quest NPC. We'll grab Lectress. We're also going to grab Officer Ginny. Just going to get rid of these ones real quick. Then we'll go and grab ourselves a shrine, a Dialga shrine. Grab ourselves the trade machine and a battle trainer. So, you know, ones you run into on pathways usually. And we're also going to go ahead and grab ourselves the healing machine. Also need to grab ourselves a storage PC. What are we missing? I feel like we're missing something. Huh, maybe not. Okay, we're not missing it. Okay, so trade machine, healing machine, and of course your storage PC. So we're going to change my game mode to S real quick. By the way, guys, these things are set to where they can turn, so that way they can just rotate to look at you and point directly, say like that one did, to look at me. That's so that way it's always facing the person who's using it. So if we hit the trade machine, there's only 2 slots that Pokeballs can be put into, okay? So watch, I'm going to grab this, I'm going to show you. See, I can try and place it anywhere else, it will not let me. See, but I can place it here and here, but that's because there's only 2 slots available for anything to be put into. So, there you go, guys. That's how that works. The healing one. Alright, so for instance, let me grab a Pokemon, bring it out, let's abuse it a little bit. I didn't say that. I mean, not abuse it, of course. So, there we go. Watch its health. Watch Bulbasaur's health. We're going to click this. We're going to hit yes, I would like to heal my Pokemon. As you can see, your Bulbasaur that is meant to follow you around outside its Pokeball is now healing. Ta-da! It's healed. Now we're going to go here. We're going to hit return Pokemon, return Bulbasaur, continue. Now we're going to go to the storage PC. We're going to click on it. This is the one where, of course, you know, as it says, you can store stuff in it. It's a storage PC. That's what you do with it. So, now we're going to place down a battle NPC. Okay? This is the one you're going to fight. So you go here. He says, prepare for a battle, because I challenge you. And we're going to go ahead and hit challenge. He's then going to bring out his Pokemon, which you can punch it to get out the inside of him if you want. Now we're going to use bring out our Bulbasaur. We're then going to hit Wild Bell and use Whip. As you can see, we just whipped his Pokemon. His Pokemon also used an attack too. We'll see who wins this. Use Whip. As you can see, though, this is a level 50 Hitmonchan. So this Hitmonchan, I think, is definitely going to end up taking us out. I don't think we're going to win this fight, but that's fine. Come on! Give it all you got, Bulbasaur! This is totally a fair fight. Come on, come on. No! Alright, so we lost. Oh well, too bad. That's a real shame. Good job! You beat me. Alright, we're going to go this way. Now, we want to revive this. We're going to put it in here. Grab a revive. Put 1 revive in here. Now, guess what? Your captured Bulbasaur is back, guys. Let's go! Woo! See that, professors? Look at this beautiful ball. Never seen a ball like this, have you? How dare you turn your back on me when I'm showing you my ball? We're gonna pretend that never happened. You saw nothing. Alright, so anyways. Alrighty, guys. As for you, I don't like how your Pokemon's boxing at me, so it's going in the water! Drown. You did this to yourself. You chose this fate for you! Alright, anyways. You might want to return your Pokemon. It's your fault. Okay, so. Now we're going to do Officer Ginny. We're going to place Officer Ginny, of course, at the scene of the crime. Boop. There we go. Go ahead and talk to her. She's going to say, Officer Ginny's going to say, I have a list for you today of wanted Pokemon and people. Start please by picking from the list I have. These scumbags are going down. That's what she says to you. You can choose to look at the Pokemon list of wanted Pokemon that are missing, or that they're bad Pokemon. You look for trainers like Team Rocket, and you can hit rewards, which in rewards is where she's going to reward you for turning 1A. That's the idea behind her. Alright, now you have to drown too. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You've seen too much. You see? Oh, she swims. Alright, well, that failed. I'm going to get it. I mean, have a lovely swim. Now, Quest NPC. So this guy says Quest Lectress. That's the name up there in the top. So, now if you look, it says, Hello, trainer. Welcome to my religion. Here we worship Zapdos, the mighty Thunderbird must live, and I want you to bring me proof. You can hit accept or turn in. Hit accept, because clearly we don't have a quest yet. Now you can see our quest is on the screen. It's right above our health display and our food display and our EXP 7 display. This is bring the Zapdos to Electrus. Clearly, this is Electrus. This is who you just talked to, so do not forget who you talked to, as it will not point you in the direction of the quest icon. I do apologize. Unfortunately, that is something that I have not figured out yet. But eventually, I will try to figure it out. So, now you can get a Zapdos, a captured Zapdos. Let's do this. We're going to cheat. /give add self. Captured underscore Zapdos. So we're just going to do this. Zapdos! Now we got ourselves a Zapdos! Woohoo! We did the quest. Now let's go turn it in. Take your Zapdos, you fiend. As you can see, we turned in the quest. And guess what? Our Zapdos is gone. It's no longer in our inventory anymore. So, the quest is complete. You no longer have a Zapdos because this man just robbed you of it and gave you nothing in return. I am working on a reward system. Don't worry. But for those of you who just want to do quests just because you want to feel like, yay, I have something that I can go and do in the world. I can be useful to the community. Well, there you go. You have quest. However, will they reward you? In the future, they will. For now, no. No, they will not. Okay, so, let's continue forward, guys. So, I am working on a fix for the apricorn system right now, guys. I do apologize. It is broken at the moment. However, the apricorn trees aren't spawning due to Minecraft's recent update, which is why you don't see any trees around here with apricorns growing out of the bottom of something, like you did before. I am working on a fix. I will have a fix pushed out in update V4.1.0, okay? Just so you guys know. There's a lot coming, a lot of fixes coming that are hot fixes, and more Pokemon being added to the battle system. So, let's continue, guys, into this a little bit longer here. I still got a couple more things I want to cover for you guys. Just so you know, if you're playing on a server and you guys are battling each other, over here on this side, anybody who is near you guys within a 10-block radius can watch your fight. They can see what moves you choose. They can clearly see Bulbasaur used Whip once, and then it'll say opposing trainer used, Pokemon used, I don't know, Pummel. And then it'll be your turn. He says Bulbasaur used Whip, because that's all he knows how to do because he's only level 5. Or maybe you have a Charizard and you're using Flame Whale and something completely destructive. Now, with that said, guys, like I said, it'll display here. So anybody can watch your fights. They can see if somebody cheats and used a move twice before the other guy can use one move. You guys just got to take turns on doing moves when you're battling. So if you use a move, you can see it on your screen that you used the move. If your friend uses a move, you can see that it says he uses the move. So you just got to do it like that. You got to regulate, okay? So with that said, yes, there is PvP in here. That's why it says wild/PvP when you're clicking your Pokemon. Let's cover some stuff. So, if we hit this, we're going to go in here and teach moves. I'm still coding in the teaching moves thing. I haven't fully coded it in yet, but once that's coded in, you'll have the disc moves that you can give them, the TM moves. You can then train your Pokemon with and give them new moves. That's what the teach moves option is for. As you can see, it's not set up yet. You just have vision in there, which gives you night vision. Feed. Eventually, you will be able to feed your Pokemon, and it won't take you to the trainer bag anymore. So, at some point, yes, feeding your Pokemon will be an option. And then you can hit reset view. That's because I do have it set to where you hit wild battle, it zooms out your camera when you're fighting wild Pokemon, as long as there is not a bunch of Pokemon in the vicinity, because then it doesn't know which one to select to change your camera angle. But for this instance, yes. That's why there's a reset view on it. But those are your options, guys, for your Pokemon when you're clicking on them inside of them. Now, you may be asking, what about shrines? Well, here's the shrines, guys, and yes, the shrines do work. So we're going to give ourselves, /give at self, a legendary gym. Ta-da! Legendary gym! So, once you have a legendary gym, you've acquired it from mining in the ground or by beating high-level Pokemon in the wild. Sometimes they have a chance to drop these. Now you're going to come up to this glorious statue that you found in the wild. You're going to click the base of it, the bottom. You're going to see, you give it a legendary gemstone for a wild Dialga. Dialga Shrine. You now get a wild Dialga. Guess what? You now have to battle said wild Dialga By the way, this Dialga is the baby form because it came from the shrine. It does have a chance to be in its full form. Sometimes they spawn as babies. I have turned off the setting, but somehow it keeps happening again. They can spawn in different sizes, just so you know. So now what we can do is we can battle this Dialga, this wild level 100 Dialga that is going to 100% destroy our Bulbasaur, because this is a fair fight. So what's going to happen here is if we do manage to somehow magically beat this Dialga, I just killed a wild Goldeen apparently in the middle of this fight. Oh, I lost, he won. So essentially what's going to happen here is once you beat the wild Dialga, it has a chance to drop the captured form of itself for you, which is why it is a chance for you to get the Pokemon. And yes, eventually these shrines will do some crazy effects, and will, you know, when you summon them, like maybe lightning comes down or something. I haven't decided yet. Something like that will happen. But as you can see, by the way, when we beat that Goldeen by accident. We're trying to battle him. I got a fish and the Goldeen out of it. Sometimes when you beat a Pokemon, they just lie there for you to pick them up. So you never know. Sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes you don't. Now, with that said, guys, there are a lot of new features that will be coming. I want to talk about upcoming updates. Okay, let's go over some upcoming updates. And if you're not in our Discord, please go on MCPUDL. Feel free to join our Discord. Okay, if you can't find it, go ahead and hit up my account on Discord. Just look up legendary_addons. That is literally what my thing is and my tag is. Okay. So, guys, there's a lot of exciting stuff that is going to be happening with this add-on. Lots of stuff that is going to be fixed, as well as lots of new stuff being added in for you guys. So we have the fossil update, which is going to add in fossil machines, and it's going to add in fossil Pokemon. We have the Riders update, which is going to add in the ability to ride Pokemon, and it's going to add in some new items. We also have the type battle update, which adds in type battle advantages. So for instance, fire type versus grass type. Clearly, the fire type is going to do some extra damage against the grass type, which means the grass type is going to lose that fight, is the likelihood of that depending on the level, because levels and type is going to have a huge impact on battles, guys. Do not forget this. It does affect this. And that's going to be the type battle update that will be coming. Next is going to be Professor PC Storage update. This adds in the ability to store Pokemon in a professor's laboratory, and you can access it from a laboratory PC, which will then allow you to access your Pokemon who are stored on a farm in a professor's place. That is an update that a lot of people are going to be excited for, I hope. And then, like I said, the update that is in progress is some animation fixes and the fossil update. That is the current update I'm working on. And there is more updates that are planned after these ones, but for now I'm not going to ruin the rest of the updates for you. I'm just going to tell you, those are the 4 upcoming updates that I have that will be coming out. Alrighty guys, thank you so much guys for coming to our YouTube channel, and hey, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like if you want, and comment down below some updates or stuff that you guys want to see. Thank you guys, I love this community so much, and thank you for the consistent support on MCPDL, and thank you for the consistent support on our channel and in our Discord. Alrighty guys, catch you later, let's go!